crochet with me on my lunch break. I have a few illustration projects that I am thinking about. I have a little village in the woods leading up to a castle and a path, a little frog wizard with a tree that he lives in, some floating islands, trying to build up a fantasy portfolio for children's book illustration. I was looking back at some of the older pieces that I've done, and I have another piece that's similar to the village in the wood and the winding path leading to the castle. And the ideas that I have for this one are very different, but I feel like it's a very classic start to a fairy tale sort of a feel, but I don't want to do the same kind of view. So I'm thinking I may have to workshop that a little bit, or maybe pick a different piece. Maybe it just means I should start with the frog wizard little fellow. I also have a couple of new stickers that I'm working on. I have a new sticker series that I'm gonna drop in November, all on a theme. I think I like the idea of doing a little theme every month so that there's something new coming, but it'll be like a little contained, kind of related. You know, maybe I'll get the whole team involved and maybe you guys can vote or suggest, or I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I'm very excited about the one that I have been working on. I was hoping to do more than I was able to do on the finished illustration stuff, but the week is getting away from me. It's already Wednesday, if you can imagine. But I have done a lot of things this week already, but I just feel like there's more on my to-do list than is going to get finished, which usually seems to be the case. But maybe that's just a sign that my to-do lists are, we'll call them mildly unrealistic. So I'm not really sure, you know, how all of this will end up being, but I do want to make sure that I'm diversifying my portfolio, because the other scene with like the castle and the bow, I'll put them up next to each other. But that one's nighttime, so if I do a daytime one, is that reasonable? I want to try a different kind of architecture too, because I feel like I love the like classic medieval English German half-timbered cottage stone situation, but there's a lot of other kinds of architecture too, so I should probably diversify in that way. So I don't know, it's something I have to think about because I want to make sure that the portfolio can stand on its own. I have been really liking environment stuff, but it also means that I haven't done a tremendous amount of character work or, you know, black and white spot illustrations, chapter titles, or anything like that. So it's something I have to think about. I also think that I only really have one interior scene, so it might be kind of fun to do like a little fantasy bakery. I have this idea for a little fantasy bakery with a little dragon baker. I think that might be really cute. Maybe a little badger blacksmith, something of that nature. I feel like there's fun ideas coming. I just want to make sure that I'm leaving room for all of them, but that I'm building in a good direction. I think that's perhaps one of the most important parts. But anyway, we'll see what happens.